Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming in November. But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video and you'd like for me to keep making monthly videos, please give the video a thumbs up so I know that you do and I'll continue to make them. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. Also, if you would like to have a private reading, you can see all the information and all the available options in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. So this is going to be stone number 1 with the yellow agate, stone number 2 with the orange agate, stone number 3 with a green agate, and stone number 4 with a clear agate. So you can go ahead and pause the video if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what's coming for you in November. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the yellow agate, and let's find out what's coming for you in November. Alright, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Trying to figure out where to place these. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Then we have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have Judgment. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Seven of Swords, we have the Hierophant. Clarifying the Five of Cups in the reverse, we have the Four of Swords. Alright, and then clarifying Judgment in the Page of Pentacles, we have Waterfall. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, we have Diamond Ring. Clarifying the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant, we have Clover. And clarifying the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords, we have Lighthouse. Alright, and then for advice for the entire month, I have number 24, Adjacent Possibilities. Then I have number 40, Sixth Chakra, Archangel Metatron. Then we have number 19, Dragon Slayer. And then we have number 44, Strength in the reverse. Alright, so what is going down for you in the month of November? For the most part, it looks pretty good. Okay. You do have something going on here, though. Might have to clarify that a bit more. Kind of want to do it. What I'm going to do with these. Alright, clarify Lighthouse, please. Clarify Lighthouse. Clarify Lighthouse. Alright, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. These are many cards. Clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Devil. Okay. I think I see where this is going. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. I'm clarifying now for entertainment purposes. All right, with the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, that's what I thought. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, for the first week, or the beginning of the month, I'm really seeing that, you know, there's a few things that are going on. I do see, like, for most of the month, at least the first half of the month, you're going to be really prosperous. You're going to be really abundant, and you're going to be pretty well off money-wise. You're going to be doing pretty well. Some of you, I do see you possibly taking a new job within the first 2 weeks of November. I don't know. I see a lot of abundance. I see, money coming in, a lot of money coming in. I feel like it's just like a flood. This is feeling like a flood of like money coming in too, but it is about a flood of emotions. For some of you, I'm feeling like this might be a physical offer that you'll be getting from somebody. I did pick up a couple of people might be getting some kind of inheritance of some sort or some kind of settlement. You'll get an offer for your settlement, for a judgment of a settlement. And I feel like it's going to be more than what you thought it was going to be if you're having that situation happen at about that time. First, I'm picking up a lot of people having some kind of court issues or something like that, or some kind of offer or some kind of contracts that are coming through the first week a lot. For those of you who don't have anything like that going on, it very well could be like a physical letter, or some kind of physical message. I feel like it's some kind of good news, some kind of like a physical good news. Like it's going to be like someone's sending you like a physical letter or something physical, or it might come to you in person and tell you something. But there's going to be a judgment about that. It's going to be, this is a general reading, so I can't get too far into it. If you want to know more about that, you know, you can always get a private reading, but it's going to be a little bit different for everybody, so I can't really, if I tried to pull cards on it, it would just be so many different scenarios. It wouldn't even be, it would be kind of not worth it. It would be all over the place. But I also see you like coming together with family with the 10 of Pentacles here. This is about legacies, permanence, wealth. For some of you, I'm picking up that you're either getting into, like for some of you, I'm picking up this, it could be a love situation where someone's going to decide to be with you and your relationship will reach a new level. You know, so for some of you, it might be a proposal. For some of you, it might be just a partnership. You know, it's like the next level. So say if you're been dating for a long time, maybe they'll propose. If you haven't been dating, but you've been kind of flirting with somebody, maybe they'll actually, you know, want to take the relationship to the next level. And then towards the end of the month, it starts getting a little bit funny. So I feel like you might decide to take a relationship to the next level. And I'm seeing that some of you might decide to end a relationship too. I see that some of you, you gotta remember, this is general reading. I'm picking up like multiple things. I am picking up that some of you are going to think about or possibly be doing something sneaking around. Okay, and it's actually kind of a good thing. It's actually supposed to be for your benefit in the long run. That's what I'm feeling here. It's going to be a lucky coincidence, something lucky, something happy. A happy coincidence, something is going to happen You're going to have some good fortune. And it says unexpected rendezvous, carefree, a fling, or flirt. So I'm getting that some of you, one thing I'm getting is that some of you might find a way to save a bunch of money or get a bunch of money in some way. Okay? I don't feel like if you're thinking about stealing money, please don't do that. Even though with this lineup, if you did steal something, what it's saying, I'm not advocating for it, but if you did, you'd probably not get caught at this point. Not saying you wouldn't in the future, but at least that week you won't be. But I'm also feeling that some of you might decide to, this relationship, you might already be in a relationship, and you might decide to become starting a new relationship and end the other one, but you might try out another relationship before you completely end the other one, if that makes sense. I'm going to try to put that nicely. So maybe rewind that if you didn't quite understand what I said. But some of you might decide to take part in extracurricular activities. However, you must not, if it is that you're in a relationship and you're doing that, I'm feeling like this is actually divinely guided, which is kind of weird and to say that, but it is meant to happen for your own good. Okay. And then by the last week, you would have done this. Okay. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Devil and the Queen of Cups. Oh boy. So with the Five of Cups in the reverse, it's about trying to pick up the pieces. It is like some kind of sadness. It's like you're going to feel bad about what you did. Okay, basically, you're going to feel bad about what you did. That was deceptive. It might not be stealing or anything or cheating. You might just do something deceptive, like tell a lie or something. It could be any kind of thing like that. I'm not feeling like anybody, I don't feel like it's about gathering information so much in this part because of the Hierophant and the Clover. But I see you reflecting on the situation. And then, but what it is that all of this has happened because it's trying to get your attention, is trying to tell you that you're actually meant to end up going on a new path. And I'm picking up, you're going to feel like there's another person, and I'm feeling like there is going to be a strong bond with this person. For some of you, you're going to be very sexually attracted to this person. You're going to be just irresistibly drawn to them. You're just going to be kind of like feeling like maybe possibly throwing caution to the wind, and just following your intuition, following what Spirit is guiding you to do, and doing that. And I feel like it's going to keep going into the next month because it's the end of the month when this happens. But yeah. For some of you, you may decide not to communicate with that person while you're going through this week, or have mild communication. But anyways, let's go ahead and read the advice. All right, so we have number 24, adjacent possibilities. It says, sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Okay, that's definitely what I was saying here. Okay. Yeah, every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card can indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited for you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. So really, I'm just, like I was saying, I'm super picking up that you're going to think about taking a new direction. I love these cards too much. I like looking at the artwork too much. Stop it. Alright, so let me go ahead and read the next one. Oh, this one's telling it. It's going to be talking about intuition. Listen to your intuition because it's about the third eye chakra. It says, this very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold. So things start becoming more clear towards the end of the month about what you want to do, whatever this is that you're getting into here. And I feel like it's going to start revving up at the beginning of the month, whatever you're doing. So whatever's going on, though, I feel like this is all a bit connected. And whatever's going on, it is saying that, you know, you're going to be abundant, but also I'm feeling like what step that you're taking towards this new direction is going to definitely contribute to, you know, being more prosperous, more abundant, and to having your legacy for the rest of your life. So while you are maybe sneaking around a bit, it's actually it's like there's a greater good to it, which I really feel weird saying that, but because I try to discourage that kind of behavior, but that's what it's saying. It says, some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. And then we have number 19, Dragon's Lair. I've actually never read this one. I always get excited when I read new ones, though. Alright, it says, you're always protected and divinely directed. You are a remarkable internal warning system. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. So you're getting into some dangerous territory. You're going to be doing something extracurricular, something, you know, and it's just trying to warn you to be extra careful. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So apparently you're going to be getting into some craziness towards the end, probably somewhere near Thanksgiving. Oh boy. Alright, so what is this strength in reverse? Why are you in reverse? When you see the strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. You're going to need it for what you're going to be doing at the end of the month, I guess. Perhaps you feel the bonds weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repair. Attend to them before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong, face the reality of your relationship at this time, and give your attention for any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force, and trust that something better will take its place. Well, don't think I ever did a reading like that, but anyways, apparently you guys are going to get into something naughty, and it's going to work out for the best. So that's what it's saying for the month. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. Also, if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. All right, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the orange agate slice, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming for you in the month of November. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords. Then clarifying the Page of Pentacles in the reverse is the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the King of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Hermit. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. Alright, and then clarifying the Five of Pentacles and the Knight and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Why do I keep saying Knight? The Page of Pentacles in the reverse is birds. Clarifying the Four of Wands and the King of Wands, we have Moon. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hermit, we have Road. Clarifying the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups, we have Compass. And for our advice, we have Deceit, number 25, Deceit, but in the reverse. We have 11, Cornucopia. We have number 22, Intention. Then we have number 35, Education, in the reverse. Which I haven't even read that card, so this is going to be interesting. Because these are new decks for me. Alright. So what's coming in the month of November? So I kind of got it like 4. These are like 4 cards, and they're kind of divided. You can get a general, like they're not going to be exactly perfectly for each week, but it's like a general, so you know, like there's 4 weeks and about this time and this time, if that helps. You understand what you're looking at here. So as it goes on, it will be towards the end of the month here. So I see you trying to save your money. I see some issues with money. In the beginning of the month, I feel like you're gonna, some of you might be moving house, some of you might get kicked out of your house, some of you, it's not gonna be that bad for some of you. But either way, for some of you, it's just gonna mean that you're not gonna have a whole lot of money to pay for rent because you're saving money. Probably for Christmas. I would not be shocked if this is probably gonna be a common thing I'm gonna see this month. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of nervousness, but there's gonna see some kind of communication about money, and there's gonna be possibly some kind of discussion or a negotiation about it. So for some of you, I'm feeling like maybe there's gonna be a situation where some might be discussing your bonuses, your Christmas bonuses. Some of you might be discussing some kind of contracts or something like that, or some just might be discussing, you know, maybe someone's gonna help you with money or something like that. And then Then I see, like, as you move towards the middle of the month with the Four of Wands, I feel like everything's going to be pretty happy. You're going to be living authentically. You're going to be, like, very confident. And so whatever this happens here, it must work out. Okay? Because we're going into the next week and everything's great. I see everything's going to be great. You're going to be feeling this King of Wands energy. You're going to be confident. You're going to be, like, assertive. You're going to be standing in your power, basically. And I see, like, this is like rewards, teamwork, a home, teamwork, a happy home. That's what the Four of Wands is about. And also this could indicate good news in a love situation too. We do have moon here, so it's like fantasy is the word here. We have subconscious, romance, intuition, psych, affection, recognition, invitation, and sensuality and divine feminine are the key words in this card. But I mean, if you think about it, I'm really feeling like, I mean, the Four of Wands can indicate also a celebration. So there might be an invitation for a celebration that is coming up too, that you're going to be getting into. But some of the celebrations I'm feeling like is going to be more maybe on the romantic side. So you might be coming over, maybe you have a new boyfriend or something like that, or your spouses, maybe meeting your spouse's family for the first time. But I do see that kind of events coming up here. That's what that very well could mean. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So I see you working, there's some kind of project. It could be work related. It doesn't have to be. But I see you working on something, and you're just like working, and you don't feel like you're like working. You're working and not making any progress, and you're working hard, and you've put a lot of work into it, and you've, you know. But I see you like with the Hermit. I feel like you're gonna be kind of looking inwards and trying to figure out why, and you're trying to figure out with Road here. I see I see you, and this is kind of funny. I wonder if it's going to be a trending thing because I'm only on 2, right? So last one, there was some people who were having a different choice that they could be making. So this isn't telling me exactly what the choice is going to about, but there is going to be like on the 3rd week about then, somewhere between the 3rd and 4th week, you're going to be like, you're going to kind of be at a crossroads. You're going to be wondering, you know, you're going to have like multiple choice. You're going to have like opportunities. You're going to be weighing your options and trying to figure out on if you want to change what you're doing with whatever it is. It could be a working situation. It could be a situation with money. It could be even a relationship situation. The sky's the limit in this row, to be honest with you. But I mean, here we do have the Knight of Swords. And then I see this Knight of Swords with this Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups is someone who's running in, and there's like a message of love that's going to be coming through. And I feel like I'm getting that maybe somebody that you love is going to defend you in a situation. Some of them, that you're going to be waiting to hear from somebody romantically. And I feel like that person's going to come rushing in. Excuse my throat. I talk too much, bro. But we have Compass. Okay. I feel like this person and you, I feel like you were wanting to maybe even come forward and offer someone else a message of love. That's what I'm feeling like. This is like charging in. It's like, hey, this is how I feel. You know, I feel like there's going to be communication and the truth. And you're going to kind of be rushing in on your horse and communicating your feelings. That's what this is, whether it's romantic or not. And this direction, I mean, we have Compass here. True north, discovery, life path, seeking truth, direction, find your way, make a plan, and explore. So, I mean, this doesn't have to necessarily be romantic with this, but it's like coming forward and saying how you feel and possibly doing something. So maybe it's a working situation where you're going to come forward and have the courage and tell like your boss or something like that how you feel about your job, and start thinking about other options. So it could be lots of different things in that sense. Especially if you had trouble with some kind of working situation in the beginning of the month. You'd be like, you know. And I don't know if a lot of you are going to be like really looking for a job this time of year, but I mean, if it's not cutting it, if there's some kind of situation, I mean, you guys could very well end up starting a new job. Maybe I'm feeling intuitively, I'm feeling after Christmas, but I don't know, if some of you aren't doing that great, you know, you might try to find something new, but I don't see anything really new. Like, it could be coming a little bit later. But I feel like some kind of measuring or weighing the options here and trying to find your true north, trying to find, you know, your life path and where you're meant to go. So I do see you assessing that. So let's go ahead and read the advice. So we have 25 in the reverse. This is the wrong book. I still enjoy reading out of the books. Some people might, I think like one person criticized me for it, but it's like a lot of information, and it's kind of, it's not like this. Like, you can tell what it is. This is like have a whole description. Some of them are good. Some of them you don't need the description so much. Like this one, you don't need it so much because it tells you pretty much when you read them. It says pretty much the same thing what it says. But these are a little bit. Sometimes these can get pretty intense. Anyway, so deceit in the reverse, we have reversed. It says, receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being resolved. Oh, so that is some working situation. Or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out. And take advantage of a new, peaceful, and open environment where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reverse is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. I could see definitely that happen towards like moving in, that like it being a process of the entire month all the way to the end. And deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into you. So it's really saying like you kind of like, I don't know, I low-key feel like, you know, it could be somebody in your life who is kind of telling you, it could be a boss or coworker or somebody is trying to make you feel like you're not good enough for something or something like that. And I could definitely see how that could, you know, but towards the end of the month, you have to know that, you know, you actually have a lot of value and you're actually more valued than maybe they're leading on. And of course, you're always deserving of something better. Of being treated better. No one deserves to be treated like crap. Alright, cornucopia. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. That's pretty freaking awesome. Hey, and Thanksgiving is in November, and it's cornucopia. How about that? The cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all your effort. So that's freaking awesome. That's pretty exciting. I like to hand out some good news sometimes. Sometimes you guys bring me some heavy things. I will not lie. Alright. But I'm only on 2. Give me a chance. Alright, so number 2, intention. In the upright. It says, deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all of the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field. Then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. So that is all about intention. This is like a magician card here, where you have intention, you're manifesting your reality. So it looks like you're on the path of coming out of like a self-deception, and you're coming into a period of really manifesting what you want and being really abundant. I have not read this one, emotion one, number 35 in the reverse before, so let's see what that's all about. Education in the reverse. Stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or it could be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to. Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. So it is trying to say, some of you might already know. I feel like I hear some of you going, I already know I don't know it all. Okay. I feel you guys saying that. But it is saying, like, it's okay not to know it all. It's okay to be in a place, and I feel like some of you might have this kind of working situation, and where you might kind of try to fake it a little bit, you know, so people will be like, hey, why don't you know this, or whatever like that. Sometimes it's okay, you know, to say you don't know the answer, and don't be afraid to do that. I think that's what it's advising you. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. It helps me out. It lets me know that you like it. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the green agate. And let's go ahead and find out what's coming for you in the month of November. Alright, so we have the Ace of Cups. I can't hold on to it apparently. It's very slippery. Here we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Moon. We have the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. We have, clarifying the Moon, we have the Nine of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we have Death. Clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Page of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the reverse is Albatross. Clarifying the Moon and the Nine of Wands, we have Clover. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles and Death, we have Fox. And clarifying the Five of Wands with the Page of Cups, we have Bear. And for advice, we have number 11, Cornucopia, which I'm starting to feel like this one's going to show up because it's supposed to be Thanksgiving for a lot of people. Then we have Community in the reverse. Then we have Protecting Treasure. Then we have Details. That should be interesting. Alright. So what's coming for you in the month of November? So, like in the beginning of the month, it feels like it's going to be a little bit, there's going to be a little bit of not so great things going on. There's going to be a situation where you're either going to have some blocked emotions, some kind of like a guarded heart or something like that. I'm feeling like maybe from the month before you're feeling a little hurt or from something. Okay, from the previous week. You might be actually going through that now as you watch this video. If you are, let me know in the comments below. But I do see maybe you're trying to avoid somebody else because you don't want to talk to them, or they hurt you and you don't really want to talk to them. I see for some of you, you regret something that was done with this person. For some of you, there might even be some guilt. I'm not saying that all of you are going to have that. But there's lots of baggage and burdens, and some of you might even feel as bad as being cursed, but it's not true. Don't think that it's true, but it's not really true. But either way, I also feel like whatever it is that happened, you're not really going to be feeling like you can walk away from it. Going in towards the middle of the month, okay, we have the moon, so I feel like there's going to be confusion. I feel like you're trying to listen to your intuition. I feel like you might be having some dreams about some things that are trying to tell you something that is going to help, like, trigger something. I feel like your intuition is really trying to tell you something. Actually trying to tell you about something that is going to be something lucky that's going to happen with you. Some kind of good fortune that is coming. You are going to be kind of wounded and guarded, but through your experience, hopefully you're going to take advantage of it. It's up to you. Don't miss out on this opportunity. I'm letting you know right now. Alright, so then we have the 5 of Pentacles. By the third week, I feel like some of you might not be doing very great financially. You might be trying to save money, or maybe you just spent too much money on Black Friday. Who knows? It could be any mixture of those things. And I feel like there's going to be some sneaking around. You might be trying to sneak what you're buying. It could be from like some kind of thing like that. On a deeper note, okay, I feel like some of you will be trying to get a new home. Some of you might get kicked out of somewhere and trying to find a new home. But what I feel like you might end up ending a relationship or it could be, if it doesn't have to be a romantic, it could be a friendship, or it could be anything, and moving out from somewhere. I'm not picking that up for everybody. It's going to be for some people. For other people, I feel like there's going to be a transformation in your situation. I feel like your situation is going to transform, because I feel like you really trusted somebody or something, but I feel like the person was having their own self-interest, and what I'm feeling intuitively with this is that there's a transformation where you're going to be kind of taking up for yourself more. And that I guess you could definitely see with the 5 of Wands next week. I feel like there is going to be communication. You know, we have Bear here. I feel like you're going to be, strong. There's like strength here, but also I feel like it's standing up to somebody. I feel like you're going to be standing up for somebody, and like you could be standing up for somebody and being protective, but you can also be standing up for yourself. But I feel like it's kind of good, because I feel like what you're going to do, whatever you're doing, is going to come from a place of love. I'm really feeling that. And I think that's really awesome. Like, I think that you're going to control yourself and you're going to stand in your power, but you're not going to let them piss you off to the point to where you lose your shit or something like that. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and read your advice. Number 11, cornucopia. All right, it says, an abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you. and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you right now, and Spirit is applauding you for your effort. So that's pretty awesome. So I don't think it's going to be all bad. I feel like you're going to really be like start standing more in your power this month. But you're going to do it. I feel like you're going to do it right. That's what I'm really feeling like. But you're going to be kind of feeling something that is going on probably about now towards the beginning of the month. And then you're going to trying to heal from that. And then part of this is part of that healing from that as well. But when you heal from that and you start standing in your power, I feel like that's when you're going to be able to start really shining. And I feel like this is almost like a test for you, and you're going to transform, and then you're going to be rewarded by the universe for doing such a good job. So we have community in the reverse, and it says this card reverse indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect within old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that you shift your energy into a higher vibration. You may find that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on or to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is a time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you're looking for. So, again, it is saying that you might decide to disconnect from a situation. It could be a roommate, a friend, it could be a lover, it could be anything. I'm not seeing it being just about one certain type of person, so take it however it resonates. So we have number 39, protecting treasure. It just kind of feels like what you'll be doing, but with yourself, like when you're standing in your power. It says, although this is a time of great risk, know that it's at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Embrace that courage. Say it. Say it out loud. I embrace my courage. And number 43, details. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is a time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that you need to know what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute, I think it's trying to say. It says it's minute. Body language is spelled the same. Offhand remarks and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. Alright, so that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that and all the options to do that in the video description below. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the clear agate slice. And let's go ahead and find out what's coming towards you in the month of November. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Then clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse, we have the Moon. Clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse, we have the Hangman in the reverse. Clarifying the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands, we have Clouds. Clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Moon in, we have, which is not in the reverse, we have Rider. Clarifying the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Cups, we have Swans. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Hangman in the reverse, we have Whip. And then for your advice, we have number 36, Second Chakra, Archangel Ariel. Number 11, Cornucopia in the reverse. It came out a lot. It's November. Then we have number 41, Unexpected Visitors in the reverse. And then we have number 32, Magic Prayer in the reverse. Alright, so what's coming towards you in the month of November? Oh boy. Seems like it's going to be a big month for a lot of people, as we'll be starting a new master cycle. I see there is some kind of issue that you're having problems with, something that is unclear, a lot of confusion, indecision. I see there's some kind of indecision, and I see you feeling very passionate about making a decision about what you want to do. I see you having many options, trying to decide what you want to do. I see you maybe even possibly trying out different options. You know, trying to figure out what fits. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, it indicates like lacking options, or feeling like you don't, or you could just having trouble getting started and feeling unprepared and being really confused. We have this Rider though. I feel like there's some kind of information that is going to bring you news that is going to possibly give you like the green light. Maybe it's green light if I'm Scooby-Doo, but the green light to progress, like to move forward. So I feel like you're really wanting to move forward and make a decision, and I feel like that you're gonna have a hard time. At first you're gonna be really confused, but I see you having some kind of confusion, but then I feel like you are going to try to listen to your intuition. You're going to start trying to gain some clarity, and then there's going to be some kind of message though. There could definitely be some kind of news though that is going to help clear up this clarity as you get closer to the middle of the month. And may I say, I just want to say really quickly, this is a very heavy Pisces reading. just so you know. So if you're a Pisces, or you know someone who's a Pisces that might be influencing you in this reading, let me know in the comments below. But these are a lot of Pisces cards here. But not saying everybody's going to get this as a Pisces. I see there could be a breakup imminent. And I feel like somebody might leave you or step out on you to go be with another person. Or you might do that yourself. With the 8 of Cups. I feel like the other person most likely might have stepped out on you or moved on from you in some way, shape, or form, and moved towards someone who is a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that, a deeper soul connection than what you have. So, or it's going to be you doing that. So you might find someone and be like, I feel like you're going to know, this isn't what's for you, the best for you, and you're gonna still love that person, you're gonna still miss that person, but you know that you're meant to do something else, and you're gonna move on from that. It's like heavily saying that you're gonna move on, and then while you're moving on and doing that, there's gonna be like, you're gonna be going through like deep soul changes. You're gonna be going through like spirit quests. You're gonna be trying to find yourself. You're gonna be taking down the path in the moon, and you're going to be trying to find where you're really supposed to be heading, because I'm really thinking that you want to get on your true path. I feel like you want to be on the correct path. I don't think you really want to hold back other people's from going down the correct path, as that would be bad karma. And I feel like this is going to start taking place towards the middle to the end of the month, and then towards the end of the month, I feel like you're either going to be, you're either a Pisces, or you might be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries or something like that. Either way, I feel like there is going to be some arguments. Okay, there's going to be some fighting. I feel like it's going to be painful. I feel like there's going to be some really, if it's not fighting and arguments, it's going to be some really tense or painful situation, but also can be abusive for some of you. This person who you're dealing with, I don't really feel like this is most likely you. I feel like who you're dealing with is someone who's really mean to you, someone who is very like using their words and their power to hurt you. I feel like they're I feel like you're getting like put down, and I don't feel like they necessarily might even know like how much they're affecting you. It is possible. But the Queen of Wands energy, when she's in the reverse, and this is regardless of gender, because even people I know who are Pisces, who are men, show up as the Queen of Wands often. But this person is being selfish, they're self-centered, they're mean, they could be attention-seeking or having difficulty with sexuality. Okay, but what I'm mostly feeling is that this person is being selfish. And this isn't totally like them to be like this, but maybe it's something they feel like they have to do. Either way, I feel like that whatever's happening is for your highest good. So I feel like probably the week after this will probably show up with a tower. It's just saying, I feel like there is definitely some kind of climax that is coming to a situation that you're dealing with currently. And it's like moving on to this. So let's go ahead and read your advice. We have number 36. Let's see. The second chakra, Archangel Ariel. It says, the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. Okay. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out to unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and commandeer of the resonant souls around you. was a funky way to word that. And then we have number 11, cornucopia. In the reverse, it says, the cornucopia reverse is often a card of personal frustration. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having your wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised with or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistent action, or it may require a radical shift in how you approach your goals. This card reverse may indicate a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember that there may be roads to there are many roads to happiness, not just one. So it's trying to say, you know, that again, it was saying here that you might take, you know, decide to take a different path, because I see you having different options, and you're going to be like kind of apprehensive at first, I'm not going to lie, but I do see you moving on to something better, because I feel like there's some kind of difficulty here with another person that you're having, and you might feel like it's just not for your best interest to be around that person anymore. Then we have number 41, unexpected visitors. Maybe some of you will have some unexpected visitors. It is that time of year. All right, so unexpected visitors in the reverse. It says, unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. So that's what this is. So I feel like you might actually get some unpleasant news. Maybe that's going to help bring clarity on what direction. So maybe you were like thinking about taking a different direction before, but once you realize what is going on with this other person or other situation, you're going to go ahead and want to move forward. And I don't think it's going to be great news, but I mean, it's going to bring you clarity so you know what you want to do in the end of the day. Says sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Adapt to the shift in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterwards. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. So it's really saying that, again, it's like saying exactly what I've been saying, that, you know, I feel like you're going to be choosing a different path about something in your life, especially towards the end of the month, and you're going to get some kind of news that's going to alert you to the situation and tell you the truth about it so you know what to pick. All right, so then we have number 32 in the reverse, magic prayer. And it says, self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. Reverse, the magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only one. So I see like you having difficulty realizing you have more than one path, and that possibly I'm just really feeling like it's not the path that you think that you're on, is you think it's the right one, but it's actually not. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson. And a lonely one too. Perhaps it is time to pray and to meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. Be assured that they will be better than any you could ever dream up. Anyways, hopefully this has been helpful. At least, you know, I went through all 4 of these. You don't have to listen to this part of me saying this, but at least I went through all 4 of these and they actually made sense. And most of them were pretty good. I mean, I don't know. You might have had to kind of like the worst one, maybe. Kind of. I don't know. The other one wasn't too great. But they weren't that bad. So I think all in all, for the month of November, everybody is going to start having a better time. They're going to start gaining some clarity and realizing what direction. I feel like a lot of people are going to be taking some new directions. So I think for the most part, the month of November is going to be pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful month. God bless.